Hello, hello, everybody. Everybody having a nice day. I hope everybody's ready for a wonderful match between Artemis and Advocate. Advocate's very, they're both very good at this game, don't get me wrong. Very few talented runners.
Oh yeah.
But sorry, this seed is not fun. At least not for our runners. For us, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Even then, it might still be a little rough, but...
Well, you know, we're here to have fun at the expense of runners. So we are already seeing a route divergence. Evo is opted to go to Modern Child, probably to store Distress this year, because Distress doesn't have anything for us. It's nothing good. But I have a feeling he's gonna take it somewhere that's gonna give us something really, really nice. Because, yeah. And it looks like Artemis is heading towards which lookout platform? Don't watch your lookout platform. Oh my god, I don't know what's also, if you are photo sensitive, look away from Evo's side of the screen. But well, I think it makes sense that Artemis is picking up that quiver that's there. So we have a few octos. I think it's only like one or two.
One required, one technically could be required, but there's no way.
Right. But oh, it looks like Evo,
he's blushed.
Yeah. Oh no. I don't think that's gonna be enough. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. But he did safety save before then.
Yep.
So that's a good heads up, just in case. And it looks like Artemis is about to clip into Jaboon's cave. If I remember right, there's a bow here.
Yeah, there's a bow in the cave, so...
Yeah. So we have a few octo. Yeah, we have at least one octo that we do have to defeat in order to get a item, and you either need bombs, hookshot, boomerang, or bow. And we are not getting two of those things for a very long time.
Alright, so Avo's gonna try it again.
Yeah, hopefully this time it works out. Because the item that he's trying to get is super useful. It's gonna...
Especially considering the item you need to get there is in a rough spot.
Right, yeah. There's just a lot of rough things about the seed, and if he gets this, it's gonna help speed things up considerably.
Oh, he's good.
Yeah, there we go. That was beautiful. Oh, we had to throw that rock though. Alright, but Evo is about to pick up this reward, and Leaf is just too powerful sometimes.
Yeah.
Also, yes, Evo did just clip into a solid wall. You know, it happens. Some days it's like that.
Y'all ever just clip through walls? It's pretty normal.
Yeah, you know. Also, very interesting. So there's two shields in Logic. One of them we're gonna have to go to anyways in order to pick up something else, and it's very convenient on the way. And there's another one here where Artemis is. The only problem is that Artemis doesn't have grapple. So if for 99 99.999% of all octos, there's only one that's different. You need grappling hook in order to fish up the reward. So I wonder if this is just a just Artemis forgetting. Because this is pretty inconvenient, to say the very least.
Yeah, I don't know if Artemis forgot that you need grapple, but...
They probably did. Like, cause like I said, there is one,
That's possible.
Yeah, it could be for later, but I'm not sure if we ever come back this way. Yeah, yep. Yeah, there we go, okay. So it looks like Artemis did forget they need it.
So, one nice part for Artemis is that there is another shield in logic that's much better than this one. Since we already have to go to that place, so... We'll see if they decide to route it that way or not, but...
Oh yeah, that is true. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see. But I'm sure Artemis is not having a great time for getting grappling hook.
Yeah, that's certainly unfortunate, but...
Yeah, it happens. I think I can safely say that we have all done that.
I don't know, the throw clip isn't terrible, it's just... it can be annoying.
Yeah. It's always the roll clip that you get first try, or you just eventually give up and do door cancel.
Yeah, pretty much. Alright, so Artemis grabbing the Wind Shrine here. I don't actually remember what this has.
It has something. It has something required.
Oh.
Because I just remember it. I think it has some required at least. Yeah, it's delivery bag.
I forgot to mark that on my cheat sheet. Whoops.
Oh no.
Feels bad.
Oh no, Snacks is gonna mail letters without delivery bag.
You know...
It happens.
Delivery bags are just a suggestion.
So true. Oh, yep, and looks like Artemis is heading off.
Yep.
Oh no! Tried to accidentally kill, the rock, or, like, picked it up. But, we don't have power bracelets.
Yep, so Advo's actually following right along. We'll see if he decides to also...
Well, I think it makes more sense for Avo to go ahead and pick up, Oh, well, I guess we're not. I don't know.
Guess we're not? Okay.
So, I guess we're just gonna get a Crescent. We do have something that we need at Crescent. But, yeah. It's also definitely more convenient for Avo right now in order to do what Artemis is doing, since Avo does have Leaf.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to, like, use the bombs, but also, the DRC entrance leads to paw print, and we need, left chest for a, chart that we're gonna have to decipher later. But we also, there's also a shield on the right boulder, which Artemis can't get.
Yep, so it looks like Artemis is gonna head back.
Yeah.
I don't think you have to re-kill the Octo, so... it shouldn't be too much of a loss.
So. Yeah. It's just gonna be kind of unfortunate because we're gonna have to make a warp back anyways. Or, I guess, make a warp back and then do that again. Or at least sail there to pick it up.
Okay, so Evo's in Fire Mountain right now. Overall, this cave with Leaf is actually pretty easy, but...
it's definitely something else, only having a bow to kill the magtails, but Avo made quick work of them. And we are going to pick up that bait bag. There is something on top of Headstone, so this is just easier to go ahead and pick up bait bag, especially since we already need a salvage core. They're there, and you might as well go ahead and pick it up.
Honestly, Jade, I think that they screwed up their routing and thought, oh, I don't need grapple to kill an Octo.
Yeah, I think
so-
Artemis thought it was like mixed it up with the 2-eye reef big octo, which has a great fairy.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I guess I'd have to ask Artemis after the race, but
And Artemis is also picking up that payback. It's just too convenient to not get, especially since the storage can be to get on top of Headstone can be kind of slow.
yeah. And I know Artemis isn't super comfortable super swimming, so
Yeah, I mean, even just sailing there with chest storage is just so much slower
yep.
than just getting Great Bag in this case.
All right, so Ava's making our first trip to Windfall.
First of a few,
First of a couple, yeah.
just a couple,
Just a couple.
just some, you know. We only have
Yeah.
just about every short side quest in Logic that has hard required items.
Pretty easy if you ask me.
Yeah, you know, it's fine.
It's fine. Alright. So Advocate's actually setting up some door cancel here. Probably to get into Lenzo's if I had to guess, but
Yeah, there is something in Lenzo. I think it's left chest. It's one of the two chests. There is something up there that I think.
yep,
Yeah.
Lenzo left is
Uh,
this is preset B lost.
yeah. This is so it's Big Octo's Triforce charts, and oh god, what's the other one? It never shows up. It's always just Octos and charts.
I forgot.
Gunboats. It's gunboats.
Gunboats, yeah.
We never get gunboats though. It's always just Octos and
I mean,
charts.
there's only 2 gunboat checks, so
That's true.
the odds of it being loaded the odds of it being loaded aren't super in favor, but it's fine. Tangent. Once we get to brackets, it'll just be C repeatedly.
Oh, you're so right. Who wants to get swordless every race? Also, Artemis and Avo opening up the door at the same exact time. That was that was wild.
Yep. So Tingle has a statue.
He's self-promoting.
Classic Tingle, man.
Classic Tangle. Also power bracelets.
Those are nice, but
Yeah. I mean, it's nice to help pick up the boulder at paw print.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. So see Ivo here, slowly making your way through all the Maggie cutscene. Okay, so
Sorry.
Artemis is turning on the lights here, for his door or for their door cancel. I guess that's fine. Doesn't lose too much time over doing it blind, but
Yeah, it's mostly whatever you're comfortable with. Is anyone getting Trevor today? So Trevor is so if you don't know, Trevor is the Rainbow Rupee. It's 500 rupees. And Trevor today is on Angular Peak, which most of the time it's kind of out of the way, but we do have to go to boating course today for a I think a dungeon.
Tachi's and
So we could see a rainbow rupee today. We do also have to decipher a Triforce chart,
yep. So you'd have to grind 398 rupees for that.
right?
Which takes a long time. So
It's so annoying.
also Artemis getting the sweet turnaround strat here.
Oh yes, I love it when that happens.
What's the current record? So spoiler alert, I'm not sure. But for season 4, I think it was like a 130 something.
I think for Sporlog it's
Spoiler alert, it's sub 1 hour, but
yeah, it's 49 minutes.
49.
1 seconds.
Well, yeah, it has to be in swordless.
Yeah, yes, I had to be swordless. There's no other option.
120 something. Okay.
So Avo, lining up the lighthouse for Grebe here.
Classic season 3, in front of the boomers chat. Unfortunately, it's not light arrows, but it is command melody, which we need.
We do kind of need it. We do have Wind Temple logic, and we actually just kind of need it. Not even for like just needing it. We actually just need it.
Yeah, it's hard required. Unless someone figures out how to do Wind Temple command list.
Well, I mean, even if someone does figure that out, we do need the first check in Wind Temple today. It is hard required.
Oh, interesting. So Artemis actually is grabbing the silver there. So it's possible Artemis may not be grabbing Trevor?
Maybe, it depends. Whenever they get their wallet.
Yep.
And there are also a lot of options in order to get rupees. Just in the overworld and some checks, they also have rupees. We just like seeing 500 rupees, easy 500 rupees when we have Triforce charts.
Alright, so Artemis finishing up. They're clear of Windfall. Advocate actually heading up to Northern Ferry. As I'm sure you realize by now, Tingle statues are required, and Northern Ferry has another one, so...
Oh, I thought they were just getting them for funsies.
I don't think you'll ever meet someone who does that for fun.
Yeah. So what's on Ankle? Ankle has bombs.
Yeah.
Which we just kind of need for Tachi, you know, hard required. I also think there's something on bomb mail as well.
Yeah, bomb is required. And also they're personally my favorite thing to do octos with, but...
Oh yeah. It just kind of sucks. That yeah, we just have to collect all the Tingle statues first.
Luckily they're not in too terrible spots overall.
Oh yeah, they're not the worst. Like the Tingle statues could be positioned a lot worse in this seed.
Yeah.
They're kind of okay. I think there's like one or two that's kind of.
One of them is pretty far out of the way.
Yeah.
The other ones are fine. I guess.
Yeah. Like we said, it could be 100% worse.
Oh yeah.
Also, something. So we were talking about earlier. Sax mentioned that he likes to use bombs on octos. So there's a couple different ways to kill octos. You can kill them with bow, bombs, or boomerang. And we're not getting boomerang until very late.
Yeah.
And most of the time you won't see somebody get boomerang in Sporlog. 9 times out of 10 is just too far of the way. It's not worth taking time to get it. But we're forced to get it today. So that's
it's required. So.
It is just required, yeah. It's just required to get. There's no getting out of it.
Yep. So Abba's gonna head off to Cyclos here. Cyclos is a wallet for us today.
Yeah, so that's gonna make starting to get rupees a lot easier.
Yep. I'm just gonna pick up a pair here. Not sure what their plan is.
Um,
Artemis did not do Lenzo.
yeah, I'm assuming Artemis is gonna come back with a Picto Box.
Yeah.
Also, Artemis. It looks like Artemis is gonna get storage here on
Yep.
climbing this. Oh wow, that was very nice.
Oh, okay. So Artemis is actually looks like they're gonna be clipping into Bird's Peak.
Maybe. Oh, I guess they're gonna store Cliff Plateau lookout platform, and then hopefully they for side note, hopefully they don't Wind Waker break. That would be pretty sad.
That is the worst feeling on the planet when you see that happen.
You're right. Okay, we're good. They didn't do that, but I would assume so, and just use the roll clip in order to get up.
And we're gonna see Admo grabbing the top of Headstone here, which is a piece of cheese.
We do love some cheese around here.
Alright, so Admo's heading into Ice Ring here. Overall, having hard required power resistance makes this pretty fast. For more cheese.
More cheese. Yeah.
We like cheese.
So Artemis doesn't really have a lot of options here in order to get up onto this ledge, because with chest storage you can't climb anything. So they're gonna do a roll. They're gonna try to do a roll clip to get up there. It's I would say it's kind of finicky. You kind of have to be in a certain spot in order to get it. I'm not sure if you can get it if you're all the way against the wall, but because you'll just you kind of want to be like off to the side just a little bit.
I think you can. It's just,
can you? It's just tighter timing.
It's a little. Well, timing wise, it's the same as always.
Right. I don't know. I find it easy if you're like not all the way in the wall. It's always frame perfect.
Yeah, it's always.
Yeah.
I always know it is the same storage, frame of storage. So.
Yeah. I just find it easier if you're not all the way against the wall. I guess that way you don't fall through.
All right, so Admo's heading up here to grab the chest on top of Cabana. Unfortunately, we don't have hookshot, so this is very slow, but...
Oh, no. So it looks like Artemis is just gonna go ahead and dupe over a pair and do it vanilla. Which is it's a trip if you haven't done this vanilla in a long time. It's an experience. I don't think I've done it vanilla in so long. It's
I did it when the Hellseed was around.
Yeah.
So I guess shoutouts for Tuba for the practice, but
right. So Artemis struggling with this dupe. That's always the worst feeling in the world. There we go. All right. So I hope y'all enjoy your time around the island.
Yep. So Avo is currently also gonna be heading in. We'll see if they can get the or if he can get the roll clip.
Avo won't have to do the roll clip. He has leave. You can just leave up there.
You're right. But as you see, Bullet Mail does have our next statue. Unfortunately, bad wind direction.
Yeah. That's fine. That's something you can easily fix.
Alright, so I don't know how many more switches Artemis has. I think only 2 or 3 more.
I'm curious to see how Artemis is going to... Because I'm assuming they're still going to have chest storage after this.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how Artemis is planning to lose that in order to get up there.
It very well may just be a wait to drown.
Maybe.
Yeah, there's 5 switches. I just don't know how many Artemis has hit. I think they're on 3, I want to say, but...
Oh, they were on 4.
Alright.
Oh, there are 6. Oh, well, I guess they were on 5.
I don't run glitchless, so I don't know.
I just play rando.
Alright, Artemis finally is going to be able to get up. Alright, so Eva's gonna head back, grab his 2 things at the Chew Cave. Or not. Oh. He misread what entrance it is.
Oh no. Oops. Well, that also happens. Everybody's human. Or this is
Wait.
BPR, isn't it?
Oh, BPR or something. Never mind.
Never mind. Don't listen to us. We
Listen, I made a cheat sheet in like 3 minutes, so it's not
I
complete.
I signed up to come like 30 minutes before the race started. Wait,
that's not required. Advo?
hey, it's fine. Avo just really wants that orange rupees that Maggie has for delivery.
Honestly, that could be routed in, but...
That could be, but I don't know. I just think that's
really slow if it's...
Especially since he's already collected, or already seen, what is it? The cutscene? I mean, the only thing that he's going back for, I think, is Zunari.
Yeah.
Oh, and I think something that we didn't really consider in terms of routing in rupees is since ankle is hard required.
That is 250.
That is 250 rupees. So that's also an option that people tend to forget about. It's really helpful to know that, because 250 rupees is a lot when you're having to collect a bunch of money for Triforce charts.
Yep, so there's the shield that we were talking about.
Yeah, that's the one that Artemis couldn't get earlier.
And we're gonna see him grab the other chart here as well. Artemis currently grabbing their wallet on Cyclos, so... Kinda just retracing each other's steps at this point. Alright, so Artemis is headed to Headstone.
Oh, probably gonna get that shard that's on top.
And also the shard inside, so...
Yeah.
Edvo heading off to Greatfish here. I don't actually remember what this hidden chest here has. Oh, it's more money. Okay.
Yeah, so Eva's definitely gonna have this money at this point. I think. Was... Oh god,
Yeah.
was...
Yeah. Wait.
No, it's not enough money.
No, he does.
Is it?
It's 390. Yeah. With
Oh, I
250,
thought it
that's
was...
enough.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll have 4... something.
Oh, well,
Oh, wait.
minus...
Wait,
minus all the trading we have right now. Never mind, Eva does not have enough money.
Okay.
Also, has a lot of the emulator on it. So, we do allow a console as well, alongside emulator, to run a randomizer. I play on console personally. I'm not sure about you, Snacks.
I kind of go back and forth. I do both, but...
Yeah, you'll see a lot of runners play on emulator, and you'll see runners play on console.
Alright, so Edvo's headed back to Windfall. We'll see where Artemis ends up going.
Yeah, I was gonna go ahead and collect the reward from stocking exotic flower, and I'm also assuming Maggie delivery.
Yeah.
For orange, there's an orange ruby on Maggie delivery.
Yep, so that's where he's gonna get his last little chunk of
Bit
money
of
that he
money.
needs.
Yeah, alongside the ankle money, I'm sure. So Artemis is warping to Greatfish.
Yep.
And to also stock exotic.
Yeah, so both runners basically doing mirror routes here. The one thing to note is that Artemis, with the 250, I think he needs like a blue rupee or something to have enough for the chart, so...
Depending, will he have enough after trading all these? I don't think he will. Or they will. I don't think, because it's 20 and 25, right? So that's...
they'll have enough.
Okay. Math.
I didn't expect to do this much math today, but...
I know, right? Like, we play Randomizer not for math, but for fun.
Yeah, this is probably very confusing if you haven't played much Wind Waker. Obviously with Randomizer, everything is in a completely random spot, which doesn't help either, but...
Yeah, and everybody does these crazy tricks and glitches and stuff in order to get stuff out of order. No, not the math talk.
Alright, looks like we're banned. Alright.
Oh, well, it's nice knowing you, Snacks.
Yep, it's been fun.
Yeah, I know. It's unfortunate, but it happens, you know. Also, Advo is deciphering that one Triforce chart that we got earlier. It's the only one that we need, kind of surprisingly. There's actually not a lot in terms of the settings. Like, we have Octos, Gunboats, and Triforce charts, but there's really not a lot. Usually, like, sometimes you'll see, like, a ton of things there. So, Artemis is doing more chest storage shenanigans.
Yep, and finally we have a sword on Edvo's side.
Yeah, we finally have one. It only took 34 minutes to get our first sword.
Yeah, that's a long time in spoiler lock, but unfortunately all 4 swords are kind of in not great spots, but... Well, if Artemis didn't have enough, they just got more money, so...
Right? So Artemis decided to store a lookout platform
Mhm.
and take that to Western, I think. Yeah.
Yep. This is Western. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you can already see that there's just a difference between how comfortable both runners were. Avo did the Mother and Child chest storage super swim so long ago.
Yeah. And to Advocate's credit, that's not an easy super swim.
Oh, no, it's I would say most swims aren't. Who
Unfortunately,
have enough height.
yeah. Went for the grab, but unfortunately didn't get it. Alright, not talking to the guy this time. There we go.
It was just talking to the guy.
Yep.
That's the only reason that Avo fell that first time.
It killed all his momentum, so now he was screwed.
Exactly. Also, welcome to Tachi.
Yep.
It's time. There's just a lot of stuff here in Tachi.
Tachi is
way too much stuff.
It's pretty loaded today.
I think there's like 2 swords.
2 swords, boomerang.
Yeah, boomerang. Other stuff.
There's a shard too. Other than Godon.
Yeah, there is. Oh, there's also a bow.
Mm-hmm.
There's just a lot of stuff here for us.
And there's bombs for Artemis.
Nice, easy, big key.
Yep. Personally, I think I'd grab that. That was
I would.
It's not too far out of the way.
Well, and the other thing is that we need at least one small key at least in order to fully complete out this dungeon with the way that we do it. And the other small key is first Armos Night, and I would say that's objectively slower than just getting that one, especially since the big key is right there as well.
Yeah, this is definitely the better.
Yeah.
This is definitely how I would route it, but unfortunately Advo did kind of get screwed up by the water cycle there, but
yeah, it happens.
Can't really do much about it.
Advo also could have
Now the other side effect of it, now he has to wait.
Yeah. Could also have gotten lighting 2 torches first and then gone to Skull Rooms and just saving.
Save warp.
Yeah, save warped, and that would have reset the water cycle. So it would have been more favorable.
Alright, so there's our light arrows.
We almost got light arrows before our first sword.
It was close.
It was really close.
Alright, so Artemis is going to be turning on the lighthouse here. Basically going to be catching up on what Advo's done on Woodfall. Ooh. Not quite the right angle there, but...
I also don't think he had enough... If you're talking about Advo, I also don't think he... I think he barely just didn't have enough height. Unless you're talking about Artemis.
I was talking about Artemis.
Okay.
Their angle was a little bit off on the side hop jump slash.
Oh, yeah. That's always something else. So it looks like Avo got a little unlucky. Rat.
Vanilla Sprat.
But it was fine. It actually just worked out in the end. Usually it doesn't. Usually you just get caught in the Beamos' line of fire, and it's just the worst feeling in the world.
Alright, so Advo's gonna grab the Tingle statue here. Or the chest.
I said the Tingle chest has a sword.
Yep.
For us today. So we do not need to talk about Link.
Advo unfortunately falling there. Not following.
Yeah. Following the fall.
Following the fall.
Just didn't have magic.
Yeah.
Oh, is Artemis setting up for door cancel now?
Looks like it.
That's very interesting that they're doing it now instead of when they first came to Windfall. Although
I mean,
I think it just had a shard, so I don't think it really mattered that
yeah.
much.
Yeah, when it only has a shard, it's not too
Yeah,
important when you come and get
right.
it.
It's just interesting to think about. Oh yeah, and they're setting up for lights on door cancel.
Yep.
Especially since they have that sword.
It should be nice and quick without Oh no.
No. That is not good. Um. I wonder if Artemis fought
So you can set it back up. It'll just be a little harder. It'll have to be blind, most likely.
Oh, right, because you've already started the kids.
I don't know if kids reset or not.
Reset. I don't know. I think what Artemis was trying to do was skip having the need to do Picto, but also not do. Yeah, the kids are gone.
Yeah, so
Have to do it. They're gonna have to do it blind.
I'm not sure if Artemis. I think Artemis knows the setup.
I hope so. You can just say work to reset kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think Artemis was hoping that they could climb up and just use leaf to leaf over and not have to do this. I'm not sure, though. That's what I'm assuming.
They have the height. Oh no, not quite.
That's unfortunate.
Okay, so they're just gonna set it back up with lights on. That's fine.
Fair enough, fair enough. It's just unfortunate.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever actually seen someone void there, so that's
Yeah,
kind of unfortunate, but
yeah. It happens, you know. It sucks when it does. Also, I really have nothing to say about Thought G. It's just Thought G, you know.
it's slow. That's all you can say about it.
It's slow, and I guess be careful. I guess be careful with your magic consumption. I don't, you know.
Yeah, there's plenty of magic drops to.
Yeah. It's just Tachi. What if someone hasn't seen Tachi? Well,
It's pretty much vanilla.
yep.
We don't. We can skip the first floor. That's about all we can skip.
Yep. We can. I mean, we also skipped the mini boss.
That's true.
We didn't need that. Oh no, Ava missed a chest. Now he's gonna get bullied by these Armos Knights.
Can you jump out in time? Yep, there you go.
Yeah, it's fine. He only got hit once.
What if someone hasn't seen Wind Waker? Well, this is a dungeon. It's very slow.
Yeah. Very linear.
Very linear.
Think about any linear game and, you know, this is it.
Mm-hmm.
Even in Rando, where we can skip checks is still linear.
You're welcome, Spy. I'm glad we were able to satisfy your.
Yeah, we're here to help. Also, Artemis getting that as storage.
Resetting up their door cancel. Hopefully no void this time.
Yeah, let's hope. You haven't seen Wind Waker before. Get scared of speedrunning, so you close your eyes when you run.
Can I press X to doubt?
Right?
Oh, your link doesn't look where he's going because it's cursed by. That's the only thing it is.
Oh, dang. Called out. Also, Artemis setting back up for lights on door cancel.
Hopefully no void this time.
Yeah. And it looks like
Okay.
they're just gonna do it this way.
Yep. Ooh. Out of farming magic, unfortunately getting 2 small drops, which feels bad.
Yeah, feels bad, man. It'll be enough, though, in order to leaf over there and leaf back.
Yep, he'll have enough. Honestly, DJ, you're not wrong. Except I couldn't imagine trying to do a Zelda game blindfolded. That sounds terrible.
I can't either.
Alright, Narc.
Advo got stopped up by the statue. So he ran out of magic.
That'll happen sometimes, and
Yeah. Well, so yeah, Artemis did get that door cancel. So now they have their third shard.
So really, the only lead Advo has is doing most of Tachi, but other than that, we're pretty much tied.
I guess the only other thing is Advo has a shield that Artemis has got to go back later to get.
Artemis heading off to FF here.
To go to Star.
So, the thing is, Artemis can't finish Wind Temple. They don't have hook shot, so...
Which is,
I guess they could
I think they're getting grapple.
Yeah. So it looks like they're just gonna grab grapple and leave. Also true, Kofa. It's a pretty big lead, but...
Yeah, Tachi is pretty slow. Who needs hookshot? Well, we just kind of need hookshot. It's not even like a more clever type of situation. It's just we need it for Mulgara.
Let's find a way to get into Hyrule without all 8 shards. Then technically, I guess you don't need it, but...
Oh, well, you know. We don't know how to do that.
Just what do you mean? Just Wind Waker dive down, obviously.
Oh, you're so right. I'm so sorry. You're right.
Just use double claw shot. There you go.
Oh yeah, let's play a different Zelda game. No, I'm sorry, you're right. Let me just Wind Waker dive from the top of Tachi where the bell is.
Yeah.
And just do that. You're so right. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I've never thought to do that. So Eva's about to go fight Godan. Godan's a head and some hands.
True. Much like the boss in Mario 64.
Oh, which one is that? What? Wait.
In the Shifting Sandland, the dude, I forget his name.
The dude.
The dude.
All I can think of is Bongo Bongo. OT.
Also, unfortunately, we don't have the ahead command here, but... Is that the dude from Minish Cap Elijah? I forgot.
I've never played Minish Cap.
Oh, you should. Underrated.
Underrated.
Oh, Mario Odyssey. Okay.
Oh, yeah. That's
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah.
yeah. I know that one. I played that game. Also, Godam's being pretty nice to Abo, actually. Sometimes the hands can respawn, and it's just a pain.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you'll shoot the hand, and they'll
They'll
just
either
instant respawn.
instantly, or sometimes right as you're about to kill the other one, it'll respawn, and then you're just like,
Yeah, it's the worst.
really?
So Artemis is now leaving.
Mm-hmm.
Did Artemis open up the cross-engine warp pod, actually?
I think so.
Okay.
Actually, I don't mind this play.
I don't either.
You can go straight from Forsaken Fortress, so.
The only problem is that I don't think we have to fight Phantom Ganon at all.
We don't.
So it's kind of the
one
pod.
thing I would say,
I think
Artemis uses that chest anyway to get up to Halmara King.
Oh, Artemis doesn't do like the glitchless.
That's true.
The glitchless route.
Grapple is hard
Grapple is required for Octo. There's a Diamond Step Octo that Artemis grabbed earlier that they couldn't get that has a shield, but there's also a there's a that Triforce chart that we deciphered earlier.
And the chart, yeah.
Yeah, that one has I think it has a sword. So it's just needed.
So it looks like Advo's also going to be following Artemis's route here. Oh wait, this is the route you have to do. Because Hammer is grapple locked.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, it is. Yeah, so yeah, just forced. Yeah.
Ignore us, commentators. We're bad.
Like we
SMA all bad.
we just exist. We're just here to talk about stuff, and it may or may not be right sometimes. But yeah, we need 2 Octos. Yeah, 2 Octos. 7-star and what was the other one? I don't even remember at this point.
It's a shield.
Or I mean the chart.
Oh, the chart is a sword.
Yeah, the chart. Yeah, so we have Octos, and the stuff that you need to pick up with the grappling hook. You know what I mean? We have two that are very hard required, and one that is not so much required.
Oh, feels bad, Elijah. Alright, Artemis, I see you. Taking up a community favorite, Treasure Chart 17.
Hey, you gotta pick up one. You gotta pick up one thing.
Personally, I think 23 is better, but
Oh yeah, 23 is also good. So if you don't know, Treasure Chart 23 is the treasure chart that you get for doing battle squids, aka Sploosh Kaboom, and it has special text.
Yeah,
so you don't get inside like in the overworld, like other charts. It just says you got Treasure Chart 23.
Yep. Other charts will be like, oh, open it in the menu and see where to dig stuff up. Not 23.
Not 23. It's just special.
Oops, Artemis is making their way through Tachi right now. Looks like Adva's also just gonna open up the warp pot and leave, I believe.
Makes sense.
Or they're gonna finish the room and then leave, but...
Yeah. Artemis having fun waiting on that water cycle. Might as well get, yeah, there we go.
Get a little bit of a super swim going.
Look, you gotta practice that unbuffered manual super swim, okay?
True. If you want to run any percent, gotta learn how to do it.
You gotta learn how to do it. Yeah, and Avo's heading out.
Mhm. And now the fun game of where is Coral?
I I always
Every
remember it now.
I don't.
Because if you always come from FF, you're like right next to the boulder where the cave entrance is.
Yep.
And if you leave, you just have to pretty much go straight. It's just always off to the right, and you just go
Oh.
straight.
Yeah,
I
makes sense.
yeah, I've had too many entrances from start go somewhere that I need.
Star is a very common oh no, Artemis.
Oh no.
I don't know if they landed on a platform. Okay.
Almost didn't land on that platform. Oh boy.
Voiding there is really bad, but
It's not a fun feeling. Oh yeah, Artemis doesn't have a shield.
yeah. I think they forgot about that.
Oopsie. Yeah, it's just something. It's something so natural that you just don't think about that you're forgetting. Because
Well, after season 4 and always
yeah,
starting with that.
exactly.
Alright, so Avo's fighting the hardest Octo in the game. Or the one with the most eyes, I guess. I think there's 16 eyes.
Yeah, I think this is a yeah. Definitely has the most. Has too many.
I've had many times where I will beat this with, like, maybe 5 seconds left.
Oh, 12 eye.
Oh,
Whatever.
12.
It's, um oh that's right. Evo does have boomerang just in case.
Yep.
Because he only has one arrow left.
And he's gonna have to use that boomerang.
So it's always oh
Oh no. Wait, it hit it.
how did it hit it? Wait.
Too
Wait.
close. Oh, okay.
Oh, and a 4. Yeah.
I knew about the 4, but...
Yeah. I think everybody 4 is definitely the nicest.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I wonder. Oh, I think Evo is like locked onto it. That's why.
I didn't see if the first throw, if he was or not, but...
I think it's funnier if he wasn't.
Either way, not many people like Octos that much, so...
Octos are the bane of my existence sometimes. Especially like if you have to do them very early on with just a bow or something and you have like a one bow. It's the worst feeling in the world when you start missing shots. Oh yeah,
Oh, and,
hammer.
oh, for sure, Elijah.
Oh yeah, I like
I
Shark.
don't... Honestly, I was kind of calling for charts to just be in every seed, but... Because I think they're more fun to route, but...
Oh, Avo's picking up bombs. I totally forgot Avo ran out of bombs.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that Octo, if you don't have really good accuracy, it eats up your bomb count quick.
Yeah. Also, we're going back to FF, which is just a go mode for us today. We don't need anything else besides Helmarock.
So the one thing is that Artemis could technically super swim in from Mother and Child. But yeah, obviously Advocate's already used that, so...
Yeah, and Ava's just gonna go ahead and do the chest storage.
Yeah.
Since he did open up that warp pod, which makes sense. What does FF mean? FF means Forsaken Fortress. That's just a shorthand that we use for it. All the names that you see down there for the dungeons are all shorthands that we use.
Yep.
So DRC is Dragon Roost Cavern. FW is Forbidden Woods. G is Tower to Gods. FF is Forsaken Fortress. ET is Earth Temple, and WT is Wind Temple. But that's kind of a mouthful sometimes, so we just use abbreviations for it.
Yeah, I'd rather not say Dragon Roost Cavern every time I have to talk about that place, so...
I'd rather not say Tower to Gods every time we talk about it.
In general, like, just not talking about the full dungeon name is nice, but...
Yeah, so Eva's going to, Oh wow, first try, bomb push. That's not an easy one to get first try.
It's nice you got first try, because after first try, mini
the
blends
mini blends come.
and, yep.
Oh, they're a pain.
When they start coming, ugh.
Yeah, you might as well just reset the room. I always reset the room if I don't get a first try. Ooh, unfortunate. Evo didn't hit the loading zone.
Not quite.
Yeah, just barely didn't hit it. That's okay.
Also, Elijah, you're probably right in reality.
Yeah, I know, right? I just say Wind Temple when I'm talking about Wind Temple. I even saying like the shorthand, like the abbreviation for it, was hard enough for me to say.
Right.
Forward.
Or just call it with our community, Macarland and Medleyland. That's always
Let's not call it that. Anyways, Helmrock. So, if you notice right from vanilla, it's not the greatest in the world. It's slow.
It's slow and well, there's a you'll see that we don't do the boss fight as intended, and sometimes the game doesn't like you for that.
Yeah, well, yeah. The game doesn't like a lot of stuff that we do sometimes, but it really doesn't like it when we do this. So there's a lot of RNG heavy elements in this boss fight normally that we try to cut out because it's bad.
Yeah. So you'll see Advo, we're gonna be grabbing storage here, and if you store yourself into a cutscene, you can move during it. Now, we're going to hopefully see Advocate jump down into the pin, or the, whatever you call that, pit, I don't know. Pit, I don't know.
Back down to the jail.
Yeah. Hopefully land on the jail cell, and hopefully the bird will follow you. Now, this is like a classic 50-50, it either works or it doesn't.
Yeah, I think there's some things that you can do to make sure that Helmrock doesn't get stuck on anything, like positioning wise, but
yeah.
Really you're just hoping that Helmrock comes.
Yeah. Typically you won't see people miss it, but if you do miss it, it's time consuming.
Yeah, it's really sad. It's very easy to soft lock here. And if you do, you have to save and reload your file, and you have to climb all the way back up again. And also get storage again just to come back down. It's really rough.
Yeah, as Elijah said, 2 minutes, just straight lost.
Yeah, it's awful. It's probably one of the most time-saving, but also one of the most time-consuming things. One of the most time-consuming tricks that we can do. Not even for, like, our fault.
Yeah, you can set it up perfectly and it'll still soft lock.
Yeah, it's something else. Alrighty, so we are done with Forsaken Fortress, and now we're gonna go get some mail.
Yep.
And it kind of sucks that Hookshot's on arrow mail.
Yeah.
Just because you have to leave. Like, I mean, there's just a lot of. I mean, that Wind Temple dip, forced double dip is just not fun.
Yo, congrats, Lost. That's awesome.
Yeah. It's not easy. Like,
Yeah, like we said, you can set it up completely perfectly and still soft lock.
yeah, it's definitely just it's just a hard trick in general, but it's so rewarding in order to get. It saves you so much time over doing the entire fight vanilla.
Alright, so Advo's heading back to Wind Temple. We'll see. Artemis has a few things left to do here in Tachi. And we'll probably actually see. I don't know where we're gonna go see Artemis go actually.
Artemis might go back to well,
They might go get the Octo and get
that's
the
what
hammer.
that's what I was thinking, to go
Yeah.
get Hammer and then go back to FF. At some point they're gonna have to make a trip back to Outset to sail the Diamond Step if they want a Diamond Step shield on that Octo.
So the one thing Artemis could do is get Arrow Mail at Outset and then go grab the Diamond Step Octo.
Yeah. The reward. Yeah.
Yep.
That is an option.
It would at least save them. It'll be slower than going to Forest Haven for the mail, but
then you also get the
So Artemis actually unfortunately did not get the ferry.
Oh, did they forget to pick up? I thought they had soup already.
I don't think Artemis has soup.
Oh. Interesting.
No, I think Artemis luckily should be fine because Godon doesn't really deal too much damage, but
That's kind of unfortunate though, especially since we were just talking about making a trip back to Outset. That would have even put another nice thing to do on Outset, and also with getting Arrow Mail there.
yeah.
Getting Grandma for soup is also really nice, but if they want that, they're gonna have to make a trip to somewhere like Mother and Child.
Yeah.
Oh no, our Advo's is looking for magic.
Unfortunately, it doesn't get any.
Yeah, getting magic, I don't know why it is, but for some reason getting magic here is just...
Oh no, you can't even knock the bomb off.
I know! That's so sad. That's also such a huge waste.
Yeah.
Thankfully he can slash the bomb. There we go. Yeah.
Alright, so some of these grass should give him magic.
Yeah. It's always such a feels bad moment when you just run out of magic.
Especially in Wood Temple where Leaf is.
Yeah. Oh my God. It's such a big part. Yeah, I always find Wind Temple being most magic heavy dungeon out of them all.
Yeah.
So Eva going through what is the scariest Vicky skip in my opinion. Right next to her temple Vicky skip. Depending on where you start.
So the only scary part about this one is getting to the to the bus door for me.
Right, yeah. That's the only scary part for me as well. I mean, getting past the door is fine. It's not hard. It's mostly just getting there.
Okay, so this is actually...
Like,
I actually kind of don't mind this routing from Artemis. They're gonna route in the sword here at 5i.
that's a good idea.
I'm assuming they'll make their way to outset after, but
Mm-hmm.
alright. So Evo's in, hopefully.
Got
There
that
we go.
easy.
Making it look easy. Trust me, it's not actually
It's
that easy,
not. Yeah. Also,
but... Oh, true.
yeah, we do be cat jamming.
I don't know if... I'm assuming the music has changed on Restream, but...
I have no idea. I just hear Artemis's audio.
Yeah. I'm assuming with all the cat gems in chat. Oh, it's not? Oh.
Oh, hey!
There we go.
There we go. Yay! It's fine. We can jam now.
Oh, we all know the song. Doesn't mean we don't love it any less.
Exactly. Also, Evo opted to not go for Hellrock storage. So like at not Hellrock, Mulgara storage. I don't know. They're all called like every boss has like blank storage and has their name and it's all the same. But Evo decided not to go for it, which is pretty fair. Because this one is not a... It's definitely riskier if you don't get it.
Well, especially if
You know.
if you do get it and die during the death cutscene, it's
Well, you
I don't
also don't have big keys. Can't even get back in. Unless
well, then you quick find where it is and go get it.
you quick find where it is. Where is big key?
I don't know. I didn't look.
I don't know either. I didn't look as... I didn't...
It is... Oh, that's ugly. Mini boss room. Ugh.
Ugh.
Alright, Advocate's good though.
Yeah, it's fine. But yeah, if you die, you can easily die doing Mulgara storage. Since during the cutscene, Mulgara can still hit you, and Mulgara does 2 hearts of damage. It's not fun. Also, Evo is kind of close to being in the middle of that room. Thankfully we have Boomerang and Hookshot, so it's fine if the shard spawns there. But if you spawn in the middle of the room where that warp is, you will instantly get warped away.
Yep.
And that is actually like feels bad, man, because it's the worst feeling, especially if you don't have opened the the warp pot to come back down, because it's like all the way back.
It's a massive time loss. Among just the fact that it really annoys you.
Oh yeah, for sure. Not instantly. Okay. I'm sorry, hang on. Can I do like some one frame?
Okay, technically you have like 1 frame to quick roll out.
Frame to roll out. Okay. Okay. So what you're saying is I just have to warp away, like no, not roll. Oh, is it a jump slash? Okay.
Oh. I don't know, I don't know. Really...
I've never had a need to do that.
I've never tested that, so... Oh, I guess that makes sense, yeah.
Either way, you're really sad.
Advil looks as if he's about to hit go mode.
Yeah, I was just about to pick up his last sword, and that's just go mode.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait. I'm a little confused. What is Artemis doing?
I'm not 100% sure.
I don't know. That was kind of weird. Um,
Oh,
magic. Oh, that's right, magic refill. Also, it looks like Artemis is gonna use the
glitch strat.
rat. Yeah, the glitches route or strat. I mean,
Makes a lot of sense.
oh my god. we swapped over to Advo's audio and it scared me. All I heard was glass breaking.
Don't worry, Crystal. Nothing's actually breaking.
Right?
I think at least.
Except the barrier.
That's the thing we want broken though. It's fine.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It just scared me. That's the sound of the fourth wall. Saying you're so right, Elijah.
We've broken it one too many times.
So I wonder how Artemis is gonna go back through FF to get to that warp pot. If they decide to even go for that warp pot. Because finding Phantom in this case is just slow now.
Yeah. I guess you could go to the next door and then go back. That's what I was thinking. Elijah.
Yeah. Nice ground spawns on Lavo's side.
Always feels good to see that.
I know. It's definitely feels nice, especially since you don't have to watch Phantom Ganon like glide around the room and you just hope that he's gonna end up in a good spot. Instead, he ends up in the very back, as far away from the door as you can possibly get.
Yeah. See, is Advo gonna go for the double? Ooh, he had the setup there.
Yeah. Just unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, Helmrock is nice to Artemis. We saw Helmrock was nice to Advo.
Yep. We never like seeing Hammurack be mean, so. Ooh.
Oh no.
It's a little bit of a scary spot for Artemis.
Yeah, I'm not sure like where Artemis ended up, especially of how long it took to. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Oh wow, that was also a nice PG1 from Advo.
That was a very nice PG1, and Artemis got really lucky.
Well, look, I was about to say.
I thought Hammurack was gonna soft lock, but.
Oh, I thought so too. I really did. we really take those. And I think Helmar can fall for the table, can he?
He can. I've seen it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's just yeah.
Yeah, it's one time where I randomly killed Helmorok without ever hitting it. I wish I could recreate it, but
yeah. Also, Evo's gonna have to be a bit careful with magic. To not go through. I only think he could go for a double crit. Didn't have enough magic.
he didn't.
For one. Yeah, so that's always the thing about no soup and no double magic. You kind of have to be a bit more careful, but it's fine. Too good at the game for soup and double magic.
Actually, Jay acted a lot like Dexter cutscene. I don't know if you would have to void out too or not, but ooh, that was a really clean PG from.
Oh
Evo.
yeah, that was very, very nice. You love to see a nice, good old nice PG.
He's actually being nice for once.
I know, right? Usually PG is just rude and terrible and mean. PG was very nice today.
Yeah, phase 3 can, if it starts going bad, it can just snowball into 5 minutes lost of just, come on, dude.
Yeah, it's just sad. Also, Evo's gonna go for rope climb now. I don't know what it is about rope climb. I always have a hard time with it.
I can consistently get about halfway to 3/4 of the way up, and then after that I just give up.
Yeah. I can get halfway. It's not fast, but I can get halfway, so you know what? That's half the battle.
Still faster than climbing.
Still faster than climbing. Alright, now we're gonna go fight Ganon.
I'm kind of surprised that hit, actually.
You know, it's a miracle.
That was not a very kind angle, but...
Yeah. Also, if you don't know, if you ever played through Wind Waker normally, you have Mirror Shield here, and you're like, oh, I need Mirror Shield in order to defeat Ganon. And that's just not true. You just need one shield.
Yeah, so in the vanilla game, actually, the game assumes what items you have, so you actually already automatically get a Mirror Shield here. Unfortunately, third cycle here for Advo, but...
Yeah, Evo's just being careful. Since Ganon hits like a truck sometimes.
He can easily kill all 3 of your hearts in like 10 seconds, so... But that is GG's to Evo.
Evo finishing with a time of 1:23:13. Very, very nice time.
That is a very solid time.
Especially with how rough the seed was. And
did Artemis FF?
I think that might be a...
I don't have the race room open, so I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like Artemis DNF. Artemis quit. Or just DNF'd. Yeah. Very unfortunate. But it was a good race from both of them.
Yeah, definitely.
This is not an easy seed. Artemis is gonna spin in circles, and we are joined by Advo, GG, and Artemis. GG to both of you.
GG's.
That was a seed.
Yeah.
Hello? Okay, now my microphone is connected correctly. GG's.
Advo's like, I don't know why they're ignoring me.
I just saw that I didn't make any noises. I could hear you, but you couldn't hear me.
Yeah, we could not.
I know the feeling. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, but that was something else. Bombs, ankle. I mean, you basically had to run around, get into Wind Temple, get grapple. It was just a mess.
Yeah, no, I forgot you need grapple to get Octo stuff.
Yeah.
I almost forgot that too at the beginning.
Oh yeah, no, I did the Diamond Step Octo, and then I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, we realized.
That was at the very beginning of the scene, and then like after that, like I just started like freaking out.
Yeah, everything just kind of started
we
snowballing.
could see the moment you realized, and you were just like,
Yeah.
oh no.
It's like we were like, you're defeating the Octo. We're like, wait, Artemis doesn't have grappling hook. How does Artemis play linking this reward? The shield?
So I'm like, oh, I have a bow. I can totally get the Octo reward.
You even got like the quiver and everything. You're ready to fight that Octo, and you did.
Yeah, no, and like that messed up a lot of things because like I was planning on having, like obviously I was planning on having Hammer before going to Wind Temple, but obviously I wasn't able to do that.
Yeah, that was kind of rude.
Yeah, that grapple placement was just kind of mean.
Yeah, then, like so then I realized like
Double dip.
I went and grabbed the warp pot to like, oh yeah, I'll just do that. Then I realized I wasn't ever going to be going back that way because of how I had to get the mail for it. Is yeah, it's just there's a lot of small things like that that definitely added up.
I did take the warp pod back to Wind Temple if you're talking about that.
I was debating it, but I didn't do Phantom Gunnin to get up to Helmrock King.
Yeah, that's fair. I wasn't sure if that's like faster because like it's the slower go mode of FF, but it's kind of faster to get back into Wind Temple, so I wasn't sure how the timing would work.
Yeah, and like at that point I had already, because I had originally planned on not doing Phantom Gunnin. Like I'd already been so route confused that I'm just like, we're just gonna take that. But yeah. That was
Yeah.
an interesting seed.
Yeah, it really was.
Getting rupees was kind of interesting.
Yeah, it
What
really.
did you end up doing for rupees?
I got Moblin's letter and the diamonds, and not diamond step, in the Dragon Roost, like in Bird's Peak, which is diamond, like Dragon Roost Secret Cave. And Maggie had 100 rupees, and then I also got like and then my main rupees were the 250 from Ankle.
Yeah, I did that. Talking to Maggie gave you Note to Mom, and Baito's mother had a silver rupee, which is what I ended up doing.
Oh, that's probably faster.
Yeah. Yeah.
I grabbed rupees like I guess I didn't really need to grab the rupees from Sploosh.
Yeah, I got those two, and I got rupees on Great Fish, which I also didn't need.
Yeah, just I wasn't thinking that far ahead at that point. Like I'm just, because like again, like just in terms of my routing, I completely forgot that like, oh no, what am I doing? Because I was originally gonna route in Trevor. Trevor was on Angular Peak.
Yeah, I thought about that
was
too.
so free.
But then you had to, like sail twice into that area.
Yeah, well, the thing for me was I remembered that you get 250 rupees for turning in the Tingle statues.
Yeah, that was important.
Yeah, that's always.
Like once I realized that, I'm like, oh, I don't need Trevor now.
I say that's always something nice to know. Ankle will give you 50 rupees depending on how many Tingle statues you have.
Yeah, like that was something I remembered like literally as we were given the file name. I'm like, oh no.
Oh man, one minute before Artemis is like, all right, 250 rupees.
Yeah, no, the beginning of this was so like the beginning of the scene. Like once we actually went and going, was like my brain was so frazzled. Like I don't know if you noticed, but I like was heading. Instead of sailing to Diamond Step first, I was sailing to Horseshoe because I thought I was sailing to Diamond Step, but I didn't have the right angle.
Oh no! I think we've all been there.
I wasn't looking that closely, I guess, but
I wasn't. I guess I wasn't. Yeah. Well, I mean, we can just pretend that didn't happen.
Yeah, the big thing though, I think, was clipping into Bird's Peak. I just couldn't get the roll, so I couldn't clip onto the thing. So I had to do it with vanilla, and that took like 3 tries because I couldn't dupe a pair for some reason.
Duping items is the hardest trick in this game, you know.
But getting the roll clip into Bird's Peak, like when you spawn there, would have been kind of nice.
I was really upset about that spawn placement. I'm like, I have to come back here.
I think you can roll clip in without anything, right? Isn't there?
I think you need leave.
Do you need leave?
You don't go far enough into the wall to roll.
Yeah, there's the roll clip with the leave.
Oh yeah, true. You need leave for the roll clip. Yeah. Okay, then never mind then.
It's just sad.
That makes it better. I just stored top of waterfall because, like, I don't know.
That was the thing. I felt
it
super
felt
proud.
okay.
like I warped forward saving, got a pair from Beetle, went outside of the boat, got storage like first try, stored Cliff Plateau lookout platform, and then just spent like I don't know how many times I failed at getting the roll clip like to get up on top of it because I didn't have a sword or anything to do the jump slash.
I just had
At that point.
leave as my first item.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Have
didn't have.
a
I should have
mother
grabbed
child.
Leaf sooner.
Yeah. Having leaf is way too useful, especially if you can do
I debated for
super
a
swim.
while. I thought about just like waiting for hammer since it's required, but then I saw where hammer is and where it's locked behind, and then I was like,
Yeah.
nah, I'm not ready for that.
Nah, let's just go get leaf.
I will say when I was looking at the seed myself, I was like, because originally whenever I do spoiler log, I'm like, oh, I'll just super swim from mother and child to FF. But then I saw that leaf placement, I'm like, yeah, no, they're not gonna do that.
I also wouldn't have done that because I haven't practiced that at all.
It's not the hardest super swim, but
What to FF?
mother and child to FF.
Yeah, I debated it, but because of like where everything else was, I'm like, well, I'm going to need to get.
I mean, and I also wrote it in Phantom Ganon to get the war pod, so it's kind of unnecessary.
Yeah, see, I didn't actually really route the seed. I was just kind of looking at it like, oh, that'll work. Oh, wait.
Yeah, I also just looked at it. I was like, oh hey, look at all these item placements. Look makes me glad I'm not wearing the seed. And that was about
I'm glad the Triforce charts weren't annoying the others.
Yeah, everything was pretty nice. There wasn't a lot of octos. There wasn't a lot of Triforce charts. I mean, there's never.
I mean, I
any
don't
go-
even mean like that we had to get more Triforce charts, but like the
Well-
Triforce charts that were before the one we needed aren't
right.
like,
It was just yeah. They were just easy to get.
yeah, they were just easy to avoid also like the others.
Yeah.
Because I had
Yeah.
a seed where I stored like on accident I stored a Triforce chart and I had to
Oh no.
decipher
Gotta get more
2, which I
rupees.
didn't need.
No.
I was a little worried that I was gonna like especially after I like realized I needed like my route had to change because I couldn't get the skull hammer early without having a grapple hook. I was so worried that I was gonna like suddenly store something that would throw off the rupee counting and whatnot.
At that point, you just run and grab Trevor, and you're just like, all right.
Yeah, no,
So
that's
true.
exactly what I would
I
have
was
done.
about to, at that point it's just easier to go sail to Angular Peak and go pick up Trevor. Or wherever it is.
Yeah, Angular Peak.
Mhm.
I also debated
Yeah,
like for a
Angular
while I
Peak.
had it in my route to store that and then
Store it
skip
and
bait
then.
bag.
Yeah,
But then
I think
actually I just like I saw where bait bag was and I was like, I don't want to do Fire Mountain, but then I looked like where it is and Paw Print was like on the way.
I was about to say it was pretty much on the way because you already had to go to Crescent and Salvage Core was you can pick up Salvage Core Paw Print. So you might as well just go ahead and pick up bait bag. It's just way too on the way to even just think about skipping it. At that point.
Exactly.
Yeah. Especially since just like where it was in the routing debate, I didn't have leaf or bombs or anything before that.
That was the one thing I was gonna ask you. Was Artemis was? Did you know there was a shield in Right Boulder?
I did, but I didn't want to go back.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because I didn't have I didn't want to it was either a double dipping Windfall or double dipping DRI, and I'm just like, I'll just do the Octo.
Yeah.
I mean, double dipping Windfall was already.
I mean, you already had to double dip Windfall.
Yeah.
Right. I just meant like with everything else because I had to like go to DRI to get the delivery bag because I wanted all that stuff before going to Windfall anyways.
Oh yeah.
Right, yeah.
And yeah, like I guess it worked out in the end that I forgot I needed to grapple because I just totally didn't think of routing Diamond Step with 5i initially until I realized I'm like, wait, I could just do that at the end.
Yeah, and luckily shield's not the worst thing to be missing.
Yeah, no, that was the thing. I was really glad like the items that I like had to like move around they were like shards or stuff like that. Like nothing was super missing.
I really can't think of anything. It's just some of the item placement was unfortunate. But if you had I wouldn't say big mistakes, just little things that.
I mean, that's a door
Oh,
kiss
okay,
did not
look.
go well for me.
Okay, look, I wasn't
Well,
gonna bring that up, but
at
I mean, let's
all.
be
I wasn't-
honest here.
I
Let's be
wasn't happy
honest.
To be honest, okay, I'm just
I
gonna say
wasn't-
this, Artemis. I have never seen someone void there in my life.
Okay,
I
like,
didn't
see-
either. I'm like, okay.
Where did you void?
I voted on the stairs. So like
Yeah.
during my initial trip to Windfall, I talked to the teacher, so I didn't because like I hadn't really practiced the blind setup too well. Like I kind of knew it, but like I hadn't practiced it. So I was just gonna do it like do Lenzo door cancel like using the kids to turn the lights back on.
Yeah.
So I talked to the teacher initially, like first trip. So when I eventually went to do Lenzo door cancel, I turned the lights on, and I'm like, I have Leaf. Rather than do the like the thing along the ledges, I'm just gonna like hop up on the thing, and then leaf over to Lenzo's house. And then I fell through the railing of the stairwell, like the stairs leading up to Maggie, and
Yeah.
voided
Wow,
and got
that's
crushed. And
weird.
I'm like, hello.
I should have
Hello?
seen that either.
Dude,
So I was
it
really
was so
hoping
sad.
because I voided that the kids would go back to like to reset up the, but they hadn't. So I'm like, well, I guess I'm doing this blind. Then I went too high and fell in the water. So then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna save and quit anyways. So I guess I'll just go back and do it. So, but then so I had to do that 3 times basically. But then getting storage after the void was miserable. I just couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I probably easily lost like at least 8 minutes from that alone.
Yeah.
I just said I lost like 2.5 minutes right in the beginning. With
Oh, right.
failing.
The modern child super
First of all, my super swim failed, and then also just my storage to store the chest was awful. It took ages to get this storage. It took like almost like over half a minute to even store the chest.
Yeah, most of my storages were pretty good. Like I had a lot of like first try, second try stuff until that Lenzo door cancel.
Wow.
And like I got it first try the first time I was attempting it. After that, I wasn't getting it. It was so weird. That was really
Other
annoying.
storages worked out after that.
Hmm?
My other storages worked out as like I got the second storage on Mother and Child both times first try. I stored Phantom Ganon first try, which I was especially proud about because like I mess it up so often. Usually I have to reset the miniblins.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, all pretty decent.
Yeah, it's like, yeah. Just the seed itself was just kind of rude.
I mean,
My bad.
Artemis did roll it, so what did we expect?
Oh, wait. Oh, Artemis, you rolled this. Wait, now hang on
I
a
did
second.
roll it.
Oh,
Like, so
my
I have no
goodness
one to blame
gracious.
except myself.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
Hey, Artemis, if you want another bad seed, just hook me up next time. At least I'll be
Oh,
escaping.
no smacks. No.
Like, I can deal with my own bad seeds.
The one from yesterday was really interesting.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, I
it's
looked at the
awful.
spoiler after that.
I haven't seen it. I was just like, I woke up and looked at the times and I was like, damn, what happened?
Yeah, no, I saw that. I was
What
like, oh,
happened?
how bad can it be? Look at the time. Oh, it's one of those seeds.
Yeah, that was just one of those where you're just like, I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see that and move on.
Yeah, moving on. But yeah. But I think we can start wrapping up here. Neither of you have anything to ask of us or each other or
Man, just best of luck with the rest of your
Ask.
advocate.
Yeah, you too. There's still a chance. Always.
Yeah, I have to just. It really has to come together. Like I think like basically 4 and 1 you're basically guaranteed to advance. 3-2 you're likely to like you're going to like most likely go to like tiebreaker stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Obviously 5 and 0. If people go 5 and 0, they're obviously advancing.
Well,
Maybe.
yeah.
I don't know. It's gonna be close, but
Yeah, but shout out to everybody that helped out today. Thank you, Culper, for tracking. Culper had to leave, but thank you, Snacks, for coming with me. I do appreciate that.
yes, of course. Also, shout outs to Crystal for being an awesome co-pilot.
Especially also for like the pretty short term most of the times. It's just like pinging an hour before and having volunteers is pretty epic.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to both of you. You both did great. Very nice race from the both of you. And yeah, but if you want, you can check out the When We Can Randomize schedule. There's a lot of races coming up. Everybody starts scheduling the races, and you can just see what's on SpeedGaming. If you click on the other link, and it shows you everything. But we like When We Can Randomizer here, so I'm a little bit biased towards that. But I think that's it from me, at least. I don't know about you, Snacks, or you two runners.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, also shout out to Elijah, our other tracker. I don't know if you shouted him out yet, but
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
other than
shout
that-
out to Elijah. Elijah's also great. I'm so sorry.
it's all good. But yeah, thank you to SpeedGaming for hosting, and Raylan for restreaming. But I think other than that, that's all I really have to say. So, unless the runners have something.
Not really, no.
No. Well,
All right, sweet.
All right, we can all say our goodbyes then.
bye-bye.
All right, see you guys.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Have a nice day.